What got me on the bandwagon was there was a clip floating around Twitter of this little boy that was dressed, and they had him kind of like portraying Emmett Till, even though that's not his name in the show. Oh, that hooked me. I was like, so you're giving me black horror with black history for my black ass. I'm in love. I like that. I want to keep it. I want to put it in my pocket. I want to just, do I have pockets on this? I want to put it in my pocket. Ah! I want to put it. I don't think this joke is going to work. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am HB from KC. Thank you for watching. This is another episode of Snip or Snap. This one is one I've been waiting on. I have been excited for. I have been anticipating. I am dummy excited for this one. What we talking about today? We talking about Lovecraft Country. That is right, the one and the only.
Good motherfucking vibes only. Super good vibes only. Ah.
For my little babies. Oh, that's cute. Little babies. Y'all gonna be my little babies? Everybody has their little thing that they call their following. Y'all gonna be my little babies. I like that. For all my little babies who do not know what Snip or Snap is, Snip or Snap is a review show where I review things in my life that I like, enjoy, or new. It can range from products to TV shows like we doing today. I am excitement. I'm excitement to tell y'all whether or not I give it the snip or the snap. I'm hype. As you can tell, I'm hype. You getting all this 12th Street hood rat projects today. Parker Square, Kansas City, 816, stand up. You getting all that today. You know why? Lovecraft Country. This Snip or Snap is about to be brought to you by the letter. No, I'm just playing. This Snip or Snap is one I've decided to do in 2 parts. So for my Snip or Snap, my actual Snip or Snap today, we're gonna talk about Lovecraft from a non-spoiler perspective. You will not receive any spoilers with this video. This video right here will be spoiler free. I'm doing that for those people who are watching and really want to know the tea, the scoop, the dirt, the antiseptic on what it is. I don't know where that came from. Y'all know me. I just say whatever comes to mind. And if you don't know me, get to know me by hitting subscribe. Go ahead. We'll wait. Do 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 do. Hit subscribe, please hit subscribe. Hit subscribe right now, nigga. First things first, let's jump into what is Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country is based on a novel by Matt Ruff where a guy named Tick meets up with his friend Letitia and also his uncle George, and they go across 1950s Jim Crow in a vehicle in search of Tick's missing father. This begins a struggle to survive and overcome the racist terrors of white America, as well as the terrifying monsters that are also featured in Matt Ruff's novel. It's executive produced by showrunner Misha Green, who is a black woman, along with J.J. Abrams, Jordan Peele, and several others. Lovecraft Country is a show on HBO that is, in my opinion, a groundbreaking show. Shows like Lovecraft Country deal with the reality that black people face. Black history is black horror. They're not 2 separate things. If you really pay attention to the type of horror films that are typically seen by other cultures, like white culture, for instance, they're the predominant ones in the horror genre. When you look at their films, it seems so far-fetched and so far off, and Freddy Krueger could never happen, and Jason could never happen, and you know what I mean? It could never happen. Chucky could never happen. But when you look at black horror films, that shit be happening. It's happening now.
Hello.
You have creators like Jordan Peele and Misha Green, who is the screenwriter and the showrunner for Lovecraft Country, and you see their films and you, as a black person, feel a connection to it. That shows you right there that black horror is Black history. Our past is horrific. We tell those stories with a twist and from a different perspective, but get out with some real shit. Let's just be real. Let's say that now. Get out with some real shit. I live in Georgia. I've seen places that look like Get Out. You drive through the South, you're gonna see plenty of places that look like Get Out.
She would. Get out. Sorry, man.
Okay.
Get out! Yo, chill, man. Get out! Chill, man.
I was really excited to watch this because, like I said, the showrunner is a Black woman. I am a screenwriter before I am like any other creative. Jordan Peele has been like dominating Black horror in that genre as of late. We do have up and comers. I don't really know, to be honest with you, a bunch of name drops. That's not really my lane and field, so I don't really study Black horror much. What I will say is Black people are doing the damn thing. Misha Green as showrunner of this show, and then in episode 8, she directed. That was really exciting and really inspirational to see. It was really refreshing to see Misha Green as a Black woman dominating like Black horror right now. Like, that's really, really dope and fire to me. Lovecraft Country is super creative. First of all, it's based on a book. When Lovecraft Country first started, I was late. I was late to the Lovecraft Country team. I was not watching it live with everybody. I think I started watching it around episode 4, 5 maybe, on a consistent basis. That's what really kind of like hooked me in. And I had to watch the previous episodes, but I wasn't on the bandwagon at first. What got me on the bandwagon was there was a clip floating around Twitter of this little boy that was dressed, and they had him kind of like portraying Emmett Till, even though that's not his name in the show. Oh, that hooked me. I was like, so you're giving me Black horror with Black history for my Black ass. I'm in love. I like that. I want to keep it. I want to put it in my pocket. I want to just... Do I have pockets on this? I want to put it in my pocket. Ah! I want to put it... I don't think this joke is going to work. It was a little scary because I grew up in the Black church in a Black home with a Black mom who was a Black preacher, and my grandpa was a Black reverend. I didn't really do the extraterrestrial, demonic, out of this world stuff. So now that I'm older and I'm branching out into other genres, especially like horror, this was spooky for me to see at first. Because I was like, hold on now. They dealing with magic. Magic was not allowed in my house either. You want to pull something out of a hat, it better be a dollar bill, a job, wages, income. Pull that out of a hat. You ain't gonna be doing all that kind of stuff in my house. That's how I was raised. I'm breaking free from a lot of stereotypes, you know? Like, this is okay to just be fantasy. White people have all this fantasy. They live in a fantasy world.
No, my bad, I'm sorry.
They get to have all this fun. Black people can have fun. It does not have to just be struggle and anger and trauma on the screen. And the beautiful way that Lovecraft Country has displayed, you know, the trauma in our history is in a way where we're winning. Like, why would I not want to live that fantasy? This didn't actually happen. You know, why wouldn't I want to live that fantasy? It's a great fantasy TV show for Black people. I genuinely think that. I've been ranting and raving. You could probably already tell. I gotta give this baby the snap. I love Lovecraft Country. If you haven't watched it yet, you need to tune in. White people, Black people, yellow people, purple people, everybody needs to be watching this show. I think everybody should be watching this show because it does not tell you where it's going. You have to watch the show in order to understand. It's episode 8, and there's stuff from episode 1 I still haven't gotten answered. There's stuff from episode 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we still haven't gotten answered. While they're not giving us answers, it's kind of like they're continuously inserting plot lines. So like, think of like, my metaphors can get a little weird. Follow me though. When I watch TV shows, I feel like the puzzle is there in a broad aspect, kind of like a few pieces are missing, and then as you watch each episode, it like adds a piece, and by the end of the season, you should have a full, complete puzzle of whatever that show is. Lovecraft not doing that. Lovecraft gave us nothing at first. Like a clean slate, no few pieces. First episode, it felt like we went negative in pieces. Like, it felt like I had a puzzle and it made sense a little bit after 30 minutes. And then later, it got real misconstrued somehow. That's what it feel like. When you're watching this, I promise you the payoffs are going to come. The payoffs will happen. You'll get your puzzle completed. It will be one pretty picture at the end of the season. I will admit, 8 episodes in, if you've seen it already, you know we got plenty of puzzle pieces. I got questions. Where is, why did, who did, when did, how did, all of the questions. You got mad questions watching this show, but that's the beautiful thing about Lovecraft Country. It sucks you in. It makes you want to watch the next episode. Episodes 7 and 8, the best so far in my opinion. I love episode 8. All of the metaphors, all of the depth. Speaking of, last little tidbit, if you have not listened to Lovecraft Country Radio on like Apple Podcasts, and I think it's on everywhere, there's an official one that's hosted by 2 black women. Check it out. Check it. I'm gonna put a little picture of what the podcast looks like here. Check it out. I love it. The way they broke down, if you don't listen to no other podcast episode in this series, listen to episode 8. Episode 8 was that girl. She provided everything I needed and more. I loved episode 8. The way they broke down certain things and the way they broke down certain themes in the show. I just felt very connected hearing 2 black women speak of the main character who was a young black girl in episode 8 and how they talked about her. Like the metaphors, the strength. We gonna talk about that more in my next video. Make sure you check out my next video. There is a part 2 coming to this. I had to do a part 2 because I couldn't really give you the tea, the scoop, the lemonade, the peach drink in this video. But my next one, we gonna break Lovecraft Country down. We gonna talk about it. Once you watch this review, if you watch Lovecraft Country as a result of it, or if you're just a Lovecraft Country fan and that's why you're here, comment something, talk to me, interact. Actually, you know what? Here's some homework. Put your favorite episode thus far in the comments. Drop your favorite episode in the comments. We gonna have some talk about it. Catch me on Twitter at HBFromKC_, where we can also talk about it there because I need somebody to converse with. Are you that person? Can you be that for me? Can I be that for you?